If you think you already know how this drag race ends, think again. Today, we're putting two cars head-to-head that shouldn't be comparable on paper. Yet somehow, they are. On one side, the BMW M2 CS, the rowdy, turbocharged, limited-run coupe that punches way above its weight. And on the other, the Porsche Cayman GT4 RS, a track-bred screamer with an engine pulled straight from a 911 GT3. Everyone assumes the Porsche wipes the floor with anything it lines up against. But the results might surprise you. So buckle up. This is BMW M2 CS versus Porsche GT4 RS, the drag race you didn't expect. Today's matchup brings together two cars that represent very different philosophies in the performance world. Yet they meet here on equal terms: lightweight, rear-wheel drive, and engineered for driving purity. First up, the BMW M2 CS, released for the 2020 model year as a limited production, hardcore version of the beloved M2. BMW designed the CS to be the closest thing to a track special that the M division could legally sell for the road. It came with upgraded suspension, lighter materials, and a retuned version of BMW's 3.0-liter twin-turbo inline-6. In the U.S., the M2 CS targeted buyers who wanted something more exclusive and more aggressive than the M2 competition, something that felt raw, urgent, and collectible. Then there's the Porsche Cayman GT4 RS, which arrived much later and immediately became one of the most talked about drivers' cars on the planet. Porsche didn't just tune the GT4, they transformed it. They dropped the naturally aspirated flat six from the 911 GT3 directly into the middle of the chassis, added track spec aero, and created a car that feels closer to a road-legal race machine than anything else in its size category. For US buyers, the GT4 RS represents ultimate precision, a car that delivers motorsport emotion without needing a 911 badge to prove it. So why does this comparison matter? Because these two cars, despite their differences, have ended up being cross-shopped in the U.S. market more than anyone expected. Enthusiasts want to know, can BMW's turbocharged muscle stand up to Porsche's razor-sharp masterpiece in a straight-line fight? And beyond the numbers, which one delivers the most excitement? Let's break them down. Let's start with the exterior design. The BMW M2 CS has that unmistakable compact muscle look, short wheelbase, wide fenders, and a stance that communicates aggression without needing oversized aero. Carbon fiber elements like the hood, roof, and front splitter help shed weight while also giving the CS a motorsport-ready attitude. It's not delicate or overly sculpted, it's square-jawed and confident. The GT4 RS, on the other hand, looks like a Cayman that spent a summer in military training. Large vents, a distinctive fixed rear wing, center-locking wheels, and those massive intakes behind the driver all scream track first. The visuals aren't subtle, but they're purposeful. If the BMW looks athletic, the Porsche looks like it's already running a qualifying lap. Inside the M2 CS, you get BMW's familiar driver focus layout, Alcantara trims, CS-specific stitching, and lightweight bucket seats give it a more special feel than the regular M2. It's comfortable, practical enough for daily use, and offers modern conveniences without diluting the performance mission. Step inside the GT4 RS, and the first thing you notice is how focused everything is. It's minimal, tight, and race-ready. There's exposed carbon fiber, fabric door pulls, and one of the best seating positions in any modern sports car. Porsche's interior philosophy is simple. Give the driver just what they need and absolutely nothing extra. When it comes to tech, the M2 CS includes classic BMW features, a clean infotainment system, helpful driver assistance, and enough modern safety tech to make it usable as a daily car. It's fast, but it's also approachable and forgiving. The GT4 RS keeps tech to a minimum. You get navigation and CarPlay, but that's about it. Porsche assumes the driver wants control and simply assists when needed. Now, Here's where the story gets interesting. Performance. The BMW M2 CS has a 3.0-liter twin-turbo inline-six making around 444 horsepower. It's rear-wheel drive and available with a manual or DCT. The M2 CS is all about turbocharged grunt. It pulls hard from low RPM and feels explosive in short bursts, which is perfect for a drag race where quick torque delivery matters. The Porsche Cayman GT4 RS packs a 4.0-liter naturally aspirated flat six, a relative of the 911 GT3 engine. It makes around 493 horsepower, screams to over 9,000 revolutions per minute, and is paired with a lightning-fast PDK. The GT4 RS trades torque for razor-sharp throttle response and one of the most thrilling soundtracks on the road. It's built for high RPM power, and when it gets there, it's a rocket. As for ownership, neither car is aimed at fuel-conscious buyers, but the M2 CS tends to be a bit easier to live with day. When it comes to pricing, the M2 CS was in the $80,000 to $90,000 range when new, and limited supply keeps used prices high. The GT4 RS entered the market at a significantly higher price point, often exceeding its MSRP on the used and dealer-adjusted market. It's a premium product targeting buyers who place precision above all else. So, let's talk highlights and drawbacks. For the BMW M2 CS, the highlights are its tremendous torque that hits early and often. It's more comfortable and daily friendly than you'd expect, and the manual transmission option is a huge plus for purists. Its limited production also adds to its long-term appeal, and it's a bit more forgiving for intermediate drivers. The drawbacks: it's heavier than the Porsche, less sharp on track, and the turbocharged power delivery lacks the emotional drama of a high-revving engine. The interior, while nice, feels more like a tuned version of an everyday BMW. For the Porsche GT4 RS, the highlights are undeniable. It has one of the best engines Porsche has ever made, screaming to over 9,000 revolutions per minute with unmatched drama. It delivers track car precision in a compact package with instant throttle response and outstanding steering feel. On the downside, it's more expensive, both new and used. The ride is much more aggressive for everyday use, and the minimalistic interior can feel too race car focused for some. It also requires more driver skill to get the best out of it. What's fascinating is how closely matched these two cars feel in spirit. The BMW brings muscle and approachability. The Porsche brings purity and intensity. So, which car should you choose? And which one wins this unexpected drag race showdown? In a straight-line contest, the Porsche GT4 RS has the advantage once it's screaming in its upper RPM range. Its lightweight build, high-revving engine, and lightning-quick PDK all combine to deliver blistering acceleration when everything clicks, but the M2 CS is far behind. Its torque-rich turbocharged setup can launch surprisingly hard and make the race closer than you'd ever expect. That's the real twist here. The BMW punches way above its spec sheet, but real-world buying advice: it comes down to personality and purpose. Choose the BMW M2 CS if you want a car that blends performance with everyday usability, turbocharged punch, a more relaxed ride, and the option for a manual transmission. It's rare, fun, and confidence building. Both cars are incredible, but they're aimed at different kinds of drivers. The M2 CS is the approachable hero, a car that makes you feel like a better driver the moment you get behind the wheel. The GT4 RS is the purest weapon, demanding but unbelievably rewarding. Whichever direction you go, you're getting a machine that delivers passion, excitement, and a whole lot of personality. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more matchups like this, make sure to like the video, drop a comment on which car you think wins, and subscribe for more reviews, comparisons, and drag races coming soon.